Saturday night. I pray for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night.
What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to MPX Mainline. I am your host, the hashtag certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, as always,
the voice of the MPX, Adam Smith.
And tonight we were at Metroplex Wrestling's Chaos Theory, and tonight was chaotic, to say the least. We had a return. We had a debut. We had
Upsets?
Upsets? Yeah, I'd say upsets. I'd also say trying to find a algorithm-friendly way of saying.
We had a lot of announcements for upcoming shows.
Oh yes, no, those are
Two
going
of
to be
my favorites are coming up.
Yes, like not in a row, but close to it. It's going to be great.
Pretty close.
And I am I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get started with the show itself.
Is that a safe word? What was that?
What?
I don't know. She yelled chaos. Is that your safe word?
It's Chaos Theory.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about the show.
Oh, okay.
Come on. But for the first match of the night, we saw one of two matches between the MPX Tag Team Champions and their number one contenders as Dave Sagan faced off against Michael Schaefer. Hail Sagan. And this match...
What does Schaefer have?
Shut your damn mouth.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
But I got to say that the leading Kingsman, I mean, he really threw Dave around the ring, but, things didn't exactly go his way.
Almost.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave did just come back from Philly. I mean, Schaefer probably could have just thrown him.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, with the amount of power in Michael Schaefer, he'd fly anywhere he wants to.
Yep.
But then again, I guess that's one of the reasons Sebastian Indy picked him.
But, I mean, you say the power of Schaefer, and, well, Dave had power, too. Dave got him up.
Dave had some
Hailstorm.
serious power with that hailstorm, picking up the win with that.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing to see. And I'm,
it was a very physical match. I mean, you see what happens when Dave goes
and it
to
makes
Philly,
you wonder.
He comes back all angry.
Does this tell what's going to happen next week at Mayhem at Mid-Cities?
Well, I mean, it might have if it wasn't for what happened later, which, spoiler, we'll get to that later.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
exactly.
It's one of those things where, Sagan picked up the win. I was actually very proud of both teams keeping, separate. They let their people go out and do
I
their
gotta
own
say,
thing.
No, that is actually something that impressed me.
I mean,
neither team really got involved in each other.
So,
what?
That's what I've heard.
No?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
No.
I've heard
You've heard wrong.
No,
then.
I've heard he's stolen scripts and he's stolen,
what?
actors.
Yeah. Oh, no,
He's
no,
taken
sir.
actors from other movies.
No, sir. No. Let's move on to the next match.
Heard that.
Because for the next match, we got to witness a funeral, ladies and gentlemen. It was even haunted. We had a ghost there as Red Chambers took on the Demon of Devastation, Hardakis. And
Can I still got 30 minutes before I can say the F word, so okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. But how to describe this match?
Massacre?
Kind of, but I think Red got a lot more in than we expected of him.
I think Red did do a little better. The thing about Red was also, I think he's still young. Like he said in one of the posts, apparently someone was tweeting for him because I know he couldn't do it. He's knocked out.
Yeah.
That he's sitting there. He's young in his adventures.
That was one of his Pokemon.
He needed to learn. Oh my God! They actually are technology incapable.
Yeah.
They
just
can
get a
use
Ditto
technology?
and he'll be able to do it.
What?
Never mind.
Anyways, he said he needs more badges. He's young on his adventure, and I mean that's. I just still want to know who he pissed off in MPX management to get that.
I don't know. But as successful as he has been off and on here at MPX, you definitely think that maybe someone in MPX management isn't really a fan of the trainer.
Well, I mean, given Red's history in MPX, that means he gets a title shot next week, right?
Well, no.
I mean, that's what happened.
Well, we're about to get to that, but we are still one short.
Yeah.
So maybe, who knows?
You never know, but I mean, if you look at the match, there's, you were trying to find words for it. There was a word, I think Isaac and, what's his name?
Hardakis?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I can't say it yet. I'm trying to. I'm waiting.
I know.
But that's the thing. They're looking for words, and was fun one of them? Could that be defined as one?
I mean, no. I think that's going to be another match. It's going to be a whole lot more
could
fun.
Chainsaw be one?
Well, it might have been. I mean, we did see something like a death by stereo. Not quite, but close.
No, that was not a death by stereo. That was,
that had
I don't
to be,
know what that was.
You know that had to be Isaac needling his youngest.
Yeah, it's just, that's wrong. It was wrong. But, I mean, again, kudos to Red. I mean, I don't know how he survived. He got scraped off the floor over there.
Jeez. You know what? They got him up. He was actually able to walk a little bit. For all we know, he may have just been zombified the whole way through.
Is that another power of the mask?
Oof. Maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, even then, walking out, you got a red chant. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's because there was blood everywhere, but there was a red chant.
Sure, yeah, everybody was seeing red. But for the next match after that, we got the first of 2 MPX Prison Break match qualifiers for next week at Mayhem at Mid-Cities. The Tommy Becker taking on Mr. Legs.
You did it right.
I told you I'd get it eventually.
There you go.
But
I mean, why do you have to wait for Jamie to be gone, and then I have to get angry texts of he didn't say his name right? So now you do it?
Because if I can needle him just a little bit, it's fine by me. But this match between one of the most athletic wrestlers here at Metroplex Wrestling and Tommy Becker, it was just absolutely fantastic.
No. When you use illegal PED glitter on your right leg, you are no longer the most athletic.
That was not performance-enhancing glitter.
Yes, it was.
It was not.
Did you not see Randy? Randy is way bigger than Lenny. I'm telling you.
Are you sure about that?
Look at it.
Maybe he just doesn't skip leg day like you do.
No, sir.
I mean, you may not be able to see. He's got chicken legs under these shorts.
Whatever, sir. My legs are very powerful.
Sure. But this match was, it was really athletic between these two, to be perfectly honest. Tommy Becker is one of the most athletic wrestlers in Texas, much less Metroplex Wrestling.
Yes.
And Mr. Legs has done everything he can to match up to him as best.
I mean, it's one of those where we were interesting to see how Legs bounced back after last week, after that really, really, honestly, kind of rough match with Dimitri. He did give it his all, but Dimitri is our MPX champion. So seeing how Legs bounced back with it, it was intriguing to see.
Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't enough because Tommy got the 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tommy
it was officially speaking, it was a double pin, which means both men qualify for the prison break match.
And that's what's wrong. See, I understand it's Bambi's first time back. He had taken some vacation time. He was in Utah. He was still on, Mountain Standard Time. It wasn't right yet.
So
that was a 3 count for Tommy against Legs.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I think that was a fair call because they obviously they both had their shoulders on the mat.
Is he a junior official? He's been here long. He's been here a long time. He's no longer a junior. He's graduated.
Travis Trueborn is the senior official.
So that's all we have is a senior junior? Where's our freshman?
We had him last week.
No, we do no. He was
Yeah. So do you want that anymore? So be happy with the junior official. Okay, moving on to the next match, the second of the qualifier matches for Prison Break. Casey Clay, the catastrophically charismatic Casey Clay, taking on the Monster Hunter, Matt Palmer, with Mr. Renfield by his side. And this match got off to a... Our
announcers ran like little bitches. Tyler Foster is the only one that stood his ground. Bravo to Tyler Foster.
I don't know whether that was bravery or stupidity, but that's usually something you find out after.
Bow tie, sir.
Perhaps. But Hardakis and Isaac Mazer coming out. Isaac Mazer joining Tyler Foster on commentary.
I can't wait to watch that.
I'm really interested to hear what Isaac Mazer had to say during that match. And you got to say that Matt Palmer was distracted, but he didn't let that stop him throughout the match.
I mean, he didn't let him stop him, but did it help him?
Obviously not. Towards the end of the match, Hardakis tried to get involved, but of course Matt Palmer was not about to let him.
Speaking of officials, why didn't senior official Travis tell him to step down? Why didn't Travis assert
Palmer had it well in hand, at least the right one.
No. Yeah, well, we saw how that worked out for him.
Unfortunately, Casey was getting the Claysecution off and putting down Matt Palmer. And Isaac Mazer even offering congratulations to Casey Clay as he goes on to the Prison Break match to wrestle for...
That's the thing a lot of people don't realize about Isaac. He recognizes talent.
Absolutely.
And Casey Clay is full of talent.
Exactly. I mean, that's why he supported Sky De La Cremosa.
Exactly.
That's why he supported Jason Silver once upon a time.
I think Jason and Sky was kind of a package deal in that. I don't know if it was actually Jason
and of course,
he liked.
that is, of course, why he supports the Demon of Devastation, Hardakis.
Nah, you lost me on that one. There's no talent there. I don't get that one.
Yeah,
What? No.
He's not here, really?
No, what? Sir, remember, 6 cents. I feel the presence.
Okay. But they put down Matt Palmer after that match, and, I'm not entirely sure whether Matt Palmer is going to be able to get up for next week, as he and Hardakis will be going one-on-one.
If Renfield is any type of good assistant, he's got some type of potion to help him out and stuff like that. But, I mean, we saw Travis and Richard kind of help him to the back, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes next week, Mayhem at Mid-Cities. But let's go on to the next matches. We had a return.
Yes.
Marcus Rose is back, ladies and gentlemen. How did he put it? Daddy's home?
Yeah.
Xavier Daniels might have a problem with that because that's his way of saying it.
Well, I mean, there's
but
a
then
lot
again,
of
there's also
there's a lot of
Jigsaw.
people that claim this home.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's
Marcus
house.
Rose back in the building, and the addicts were here for it. I mean, the new addicts may have been a little confused as to who he was, but as soon as he pulled out his signature move, they knew who he was.
Yeah, I know. There was actually a slap the white boy chant. That was shocking.
I'm not too surprised considering which direction it came from, but the Mad Prince took him on, and I think the Mad Prince took this as kind of a warm-up match for next week as he takes on Exodus Prime.
There are a lot of similarities between Marcus and Exodus, and that's, I guess, the Mad Prince. I mean, that's the thing, though, too. Like, okay, so when we have legs, it's technically you're fighting 3 people. So when you're fighting Mad Prince, are you fighting 4 people? Because he's got 3 voices, and then there's him.
Yeah, but it's like at least with legs, they're physically present, not just mentally present.
Yeah, but you saw some of the mental ones when they take over. It's a different Mad Prince.
Marcus had a slap for each of them, and he did the best he could. But unfortunately, the Mad Prince's curb stomp is
I'm just glad we got a song again.
Painful. Oh yeah, no, and I gotta say, it's like they're both wearing purple. One's called the Mad Prince. We're at MPX, and he goes with Gnarls Barkley.
Well, yeah, sir. If you're thinking the other way, you got to wait till in August. That's when Marcus comes out with that.
Yeah.
So,
Let's hope.
That's what happens. What?
But after that, we had a debut, ladies and gentlemen, as the Iron Belly has come to MPX, the newest debut of the Iron Belly.
Settle down.
Screw you on this one. That's my best friend you're talking about. Taking on one of the toughest sumbitches here at Metroplex Wrestling, Stephen Kirby. Honestly, even Kirby had to recognize the toughness and strength of Iron Belly in this match.
He tried to use an illegal weapon to start the match.
He came here for a fight. So,
Slow down, fit. What? They like to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just okay. Yes, Kirby comes out with a bottle, but that's kind of like that's the leg glitter. It's a PED.
Well,
so the hammer is an actual illegal weapon, sir. The
but
mallet,
he did
whatever you want to call it.
He did give up the weapon.
Yeah. After some struggle.
It took some convincing from
he's
the
your best
referee.
friend. Is there a language barrier, kind of? Because he seemed like he didn't understand the ref.
Oh, it's not a matter of understanding. It's a matter of how dare you touch this.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like the bottle in that aspect of you don't touch it.
Yeah,
if you can avoid it, don't touch it.
Yeah.
But as tough as the Iron Belly is, it looks like Stephen Kirby came out with a win on this one, and it took everything Stephen Kirby had on this.
It did, and he learned very quickly why it's called Iron Belly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see what happens. I just want to know, where's MPX management finding all these weird cast of characters? We have some 90s pop star last week. We've got some Iron Belly this week. What the hell is going to be next week?
I don't know. Geek thing. Yeah, I think so, yeah. But that's going to be a fun match to watch. I got to say, we didn't get to talk about Mikey Barker last week, so let's take a moment for that one, because I got to say, that one was a lot of fun, too.
It was all right. Again, like I said, come out dressed in all white. That's a deathmatch thing. You're expecting the blood to be on that.
You're expecting that one, but he gave as good as he could. But again,
I guess luckily, which I guess spoiler alert a little bit later, luckily he wasn't here. That way the Tatum section could actually cheer for Tatum again. So
Yeah, that is true.
And they weren't tired.
Yeah, but let's go on with the next.
Tatum section has one shot and done, and they blow their load and they're done.
God damn it!
How did I lose you already? I mean, I know, some addicts can go multiple times and yell for multiple people. Tatum section apparently has one and done.
Please direct all comments and complaints to Kyle Smith rather than Certified Mark Productions. He does not represent Metroplex Wrestling.
Oh, God. Could you imagine if I did?
Oh, man. Nobody would come to these shows anymore.
Still got 10 minutes for the F word.
Yep. But for the next match, we had Ryan Remington coming back with the Try Not to Tap challenge, and he is looking for a major challenge.
He wants competition. He's getting pissed off that he's beating people so easily.
He took on Aaron Harms,
a bodybuilder.
Yeah, and beat him handily.
Yep.
He took on Red Chambers and beat him.
And this time, trainer. How is that competition? I mean, look what happened with Tardakis.
Well, considering what happened in that match. But we're talking about this match. Taking on Noah Navarre here. And, poor Noah.
No. Yeah. You've been saying the names right. What's Noah's name?
No Limits Noah Navarre.
Yeah. Ryan found his limit.
I'd say so, because unfortunately...
Tested the limit, found it,
he did not pass the challenge as he tapped. And, Mr. Match of the Night...
You heard it. It snapped.
Ow. Yeah, no, it hurt. But after that, to start off the show, we actually had Brixton Shaw coming out.
Oh, God, you're going backwards now?
Well, sort of. I got to lead into it.
See what happens when you take a week off? You mess everything up.
We have done this so many times. Why is this a surprise to you now? Never mind. At the beginning of the show, Brixton Shaw came out to basically talk about the fact that he was the only qualified wrestler to be in the prison break match, even saying that he was more qualified than the MPX champion himself.
He's kind of got a point, doesn't he?
I mean, he was undefeated for a while.
He was very undefeated.
He's still not the champion, though.
Because MPX management has never given him the proper respect.
Well,
and I guess now that we've seen what happened, the absence, that was all Eden's fault. I mean, we heard MPX management. He did not like dealing with her.
No, he did not. But
in fact, he called her a bitch.
Really?
He did.
Really?
No, we're past 9 o'clock. You can say bitch. You can say bitch, damn, hell.
Okay.
No, you can do these things.
Let's go on with the match. Because we had Joe Angelo Garcia coming out and basically laying down a challenge to Brixton Shaw for his qualified spot.
Yes.
And, I think Joe may have bitten off more than he could chew.
Well, I mean, you say that, but then, Joe's come out here and he has a rightful claim. He never did get pinned to lose his prospect title.
On that one.
He says he wants an MPX title shot against Dimitri. MPX management is not listening to him. There's a problem with MPX management. They don't listen to people. They're not listening to Joe. They're not listening to Brixton. I mean, I don't get why they're not listening to their competitors, their star competitors. Because let's be honest, these two men, these are two men, Brixton and Joe. You can build a company around these two.
I agree with that completely, actually.
Well, of course you do. I'm always right.
I don't agree with that.
Well, you should.
But unfortunately for Joe, like I said, he bit off a little more than he could chew. Brixton Shaw, once again, dominating.
I guess what it was, he didn't bring the hot sauce. He brought the mild sauce, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you saw him. He tried to sauce up the shoe a little bit, and, he caught Brixton with it. It just wasn't enough.
But let's go ahead with the main feature of the night as the main event.
No, it's called a match. It's the main match.
Yeah, but considering it was Black Kubrick himself, Sebastian Envy, the strong style cinephile, taking on the 1 in a million Tatum
White Rock.
Manning. Yeah.
White Dwayne Johnson.
I wasn't going to go there.
Why? We've already gone. We've already way past that.
I'm actually glad that he went there because that annoys me about him. Like, half his shtick is, stolen from other people. You got to be original. Got to be fresh. Got to be like the strong style cinephile. And earlier in the Schaefer, Sagan, a little bit of a rough cut there, but that's okay because as I've said before, everybody has like one every franchise has a flop, a fluke here and there. But of course, the strong style cinephile got the job done, just like we will get the job done next week. It's going to be a picture-perfect script. I'm going to go back to the lab after I leave here, get to working on it. Because after tonight, after Sagan came out with the weapons and everything, I feel like I need to fine-tune some things. I need to add a little bit of script, but rest assured, it's going to be great.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. And
So did he just say Schaefer and Dave was the Incredible Hulk Edward Norton version? Is that what he was trying to go with there?
I hope so, because it's better than Thor Dark World.
Still got Kat Dennison and Natalie Portman. I love them.
Okay,
so.
yeah, no, okay.
I mean, besides Edward Norton and Incredible Hulk, I'm not really redeeming out of it. Edward Norton's the greatest actor of our generation. Don't even argue on that.
I wasn't going to argue with you at all on that. No.
American History X, Fight Club. Anyways, I could go on at 25th Hour. Anyways.
John Hurt. Not John Hurt.
See, you don't even know.
Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt Ross. I cannot remember. Brain glitch. Sorry.
God.
Sorry, I was in the presence
I
of
know.
greatness.
You're in the presence of Sebastian, and blood rushed somewhere else and not your head, so you have no idea what you're talking about. I got it. I'm sorry. I get you.
I was in the presence of genius. You wouldn't recognize genius, much less be able to spell it.
Sir, don't question my spelling ability.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But obviously, Sebastian Envy picking up the win against Tatum Manning, which I got to say probably upset the Tater Club a little bit.
It did. But again, like I said, at least they were loud for Tatum this time.
That's
I think
true.
the biggest thing out of this was, there was a trash can full of weapons thrown to the ring. Very, very reminiscent of early Philly days. And like I said, Dave went to Philly. He went back into those roots.
Yeah.
And he came back and he did that. And then, you saw Sebastian got out real quick. Schaefer stood his ground a little bit, but Sebastian was gone. There was a puff of smoke. He was gone.
It's because he's a genius and knows when it's time to, it's a cut wrap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's time to hit the editing room.
Well, he said he's going to rewrite something, so I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see what that means. Maybe.
But you know what? All of the greatest epics have those moments where, things look dark for the heroes. And so therefore, I'm pretty sure. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
so
we'll see the heroes.
In your weird-ass mind, is Tatum and Dave not the heroes?
Antagonists were.
Are you the one that watches Karate Kid and thinks that Billy is the good guy and that Danny is the evil one? Are you one of those weird people?
What? Danny won with an illegal kick.
Oh, my God.
It. That's why we got Cobra Kai, which is one of the greatest shows ever made.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with you? Sir, if you're not going to mention the greatness of the Karate Kid Part 4, then why are you even talking?
Yeah,
Hilary Swank, best one.
I'm sorry, except for Pat Morita still being in it. I will take the new new Karate Kid with Jackie Chan 100 times more than that.
Hey, Jalen Smith's the shit, bro.
But either way, ladies and gentlemen, that was
Spawn.
MPX's Chaos Theory, and yes, we have rambled a bit. We're sorry about that. No, we're not.
Sebastian's fault brought out movies.
Yeah, sure. But I got to say, it was the announcement of two events coming up
Keep going.
that I just made us, we were both very happy to see this.
Yes.
Because first off, they announced that Aztec Warfare is returning. Oh, if you don't know this match, go look it up. It's so good.
It should be on the MPX network, and then also, you can research what it is. But Aztec Warfare is really exciting. It really is like a combination Rumble/matches. So it's great. Then my personal favorite event every summer coming up, July 3rd. I mean, there's no rules. There's complete anarchy. It is the Purge. God, it's the one night a year where you might actually get murdered, and I'm so excited.
Hey, you're not immune to it either.
Oh yeah,
unfortunately,
I'm a level 10.
Oh no. We don't count it. You're not a level 10.
I did. I applied for it.
Unfortunately, we don't count as just your regular addicts. So therefore, we're.
Plus, I have a chainsaw to protect me. I don't know what you got. Oh God, Sebastian's going to protect you.
Yeah. And his
I can do
tag team
that, and he
champion
goes
partner.
away. And just that's it.
I'd love to see you try. You would get kicked in the face and not know how it happened.
Got a chainsaw. I've got someone who likes to have fun. I have a vampire. I got a lot of people that love me. I don't know what you have. I got a bear fighter. I got a cannibal somewhere if I can find him. I kind of lost him a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I got a clown. And a demon.
Fuck you. 2 minutes early. Let's see if we get kicked off.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching MPX Mainline. Make sure you check us out at MPX Rehab on Thursdays. We're good for Thursday this week, right?
Should be.
Okay, so MPXMainline.com. That'll take you to our YouTube channel. Make sure you check this show out when it hits on Friday, because this was a fantastic show.
Be sure you watch the greatest announcer ever, Tyler Foster, stand his ground. He wasn't a little bitch like everyone else.
I don't know. I think that's still, leftovers from getting kicked in the head a few years ago. We'll see.
CTE is nothing to joke about, sir. It's like me trying to joke with your COVID. It's just things you don't say.
But either way, got to be with you, ladies and gentlemen.
See y'all next Saturday. And fuck Kardakis.
What? Really?
I did it way too early.
Luckily.
I kept looking